Caught a vibe. Baby, are you coming for the ride? I just wanna look into.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Amara and I am a yoga teacher and soul coach based in Dubai, and welcome to today's video. I am very excited because I'm bringing you along with a bit of a make my own home yoga studio vlog. Really don't know what we're calling this, but come with me while I make my new home studio space. Now that sounds very grand. It's not going to be quite that grand, but this is probably going to be a bit of a week vlog because it's not all going to get done in one day. But let me show you the space. So if you've been following me for a little while, you may have sort of seen in my vlogs before that I used to practice quite a lot outside. Dubai summer came, ruined that. And honestly, I don't even feel like I want to go back outside. The summer has been that sort of hot and horrible. But I've been really needing a space to practice inside, and that is quite challenging. And before I was practicing in a really small space, and we have recently had some furniture removed, which has created actually more space than I expected, which is really exciting because I have had a home studio space on my vision board for ages, and I actually didn't think it was going to happen in this house. I thought it was going to be when we moved from here next year, but then they moved this like horrific table out and there is so much more space than I expected. And as you may know, if you've been here before, I film a lot of videos for my online platform Shala, and it's been really challenging over the summer finding space to film in because my house is just simply not big enough. So I've either been like sweating to death on the balcony, filming out there, doing it at the studio, or literally just rummaging for space to film in. So I'm really excited because not only is this going to be a home studio space to practice in, but more importantly a home studio space to film in. Basically the new home for Soul Shala, and I'm basically creating my own little Soul Shala in my house. Oh, I love it. I'm so excited. Right, let me show you what we're working with. Forgive the clutter. So this is, oh my goodness, it looks so cluttered. I'm so sorry. This is the space we're currently dealing with. So if you were watching my vlogs before, you will have seen that we had like this, you may have seen, I tried to keep it out of the vlogs, but we had this like huge bar table that I kid you not went to about here. And I was practicing yoga in this tiny little space here, but the table literally came out the majority of the space, and it was huge and black and really, really ugly. I really hope my landlord doesn't see this, but it was huge and black and really, really ugly, and I hated it. So we asked him kindly to remove it, and he did. So now I'm working with so much space. However, there is a bit of clutter. So like all of the stuff that was on that table, like that work computer and things like that, are now sort of cluttered here. So the main job for today is to declutter everything, move everything out the way, so that then tomorrow we can get going on getting all the new things for it. I've got an Ikea trip planned, so yeah. Checking back in because the space is cleared, as you will have seen, and I have just ordered a few things. I've actually ordered the box lights. So as I said, I'm going to be using this space for filming a lot for my online membership. So whilst actually when I showed you it earlier it looked rather light. Am I in focus? I think I am. Whilst when I showed you it earlier it did actually look quite light, this space becomes quite dark, especially in the afternoons, which is, to be honest, usually the time I come to film. So the plan is to have box lights in here, and that way I can sort of get the further zoom on my camera. Not anything you need to know, but those are the sort of less exciting things. I've also ordered a basket for my mat. I've ordered like a really plushy floor cushion that I can hopefully pick up tomorrow. The plan for tomorrow is to go to Ikea to get the olive tree that I want to go in the corner here. Let me show you actually. yeah, tomorrow we're getting just the olive tree, and then hopefully the bits that I've ordered will be ready because I did them on click and collect. So this is currently what the space is looking like. Obviously definitely not done, but so much clearer. As you can see, it does get quite dark. So we're at what, 3:30, and it's looking really dark in here. And I don't like the lights. They're quite, I mean, I could use them as well as box lights, but there needs to be, I like natural light is my favorite. So what I have done is these bits still need to sort of go away, but I've ordered a basket for, gosh, you can see the cat's bed and stuff over there. That'll need to be tidied too. I've ordered a basket for my yoga mat and all my props, because I have treated myself to some more props at home. So that will all go in a nice basket. I'm not sure if I will put it in that corner or if I'll put it over here, because obviously that will then be out of frame, so not sure. And then I've ordered, well, I haven't ordered, I'm going tomorrow to go and get a olive tree to go here, because I just really like the look of an olive tree. I don't know if it's because I've moved to the Middle East and they're everywhere, but I've actually seen a really nice looking fake one from Ikea. So the plan is to go to Ikea tomorrow. We'll then shop, I did a click and collect at another shop, which is on my way home from work. So if it's there tomorrow, I'll go and get it on my way home from work. But this is what we're currently looking like. I cleared all of that. I've just got a mat down because I tested to see if the distance was far enough to actually be used as a filming space, but it is, which is super, super, super exciting. To be honest, I'm not sure. Obviously I bought those flowers over the weekend. Going forwards in this space, that is where I usually put flowers, but I will probably go for some lighter colors ones. I'm even tempted to swap it out for dried flowers and just put like, can you see? I'll give it a minute to focus. Just put like these in there. So I'm debating at the moment because I feel like the white look is going to lighten up the space. I didn't choose any of this. My aesthetic is much lighter and brighter and fresher, but I'm having to work with the space that I have. So I'm thinking swapping that out for something really white and bright will be really nice. And then I'm really not, everything I've ordered is white and natural colored because I just can't put that much color in this space because there's so much darkness. So I'm trying to keep it super, super minimal. Haven't decided if this is staying, but I think it balances it out because my singing bowl needs to stay there because there's nowhere else for it to go. I have, however, ordered like a basket to put all of my sort of knickknacks in, so that that's a little bit more organized. I really love this. It was on my altar space before, and I don't know where she's gonna end up, but it's just like petals I've collected and crystals, and that's a very Amara collection, that actually. So I haven't decided what's happening to these yet, but I will definitely probably get like a nice big candle to put up here as well. And then I think it's really done. That's kind of, I guess, what's nice about it being minimal. There's not much I need to buy. It's just like decluttering it all. So I'm getting very excited. Feeling very excited, and that is probably all I can do today. So I will check back in with you tomorrow when we are on the way to Ikea or to pick up the bits that I have ordered on Click and Collect, and then I will come back to you. Hello guys, happy Tuesday. I am currently at Ikea, well, in the car park of Ikea, to go and pick up a few bits for this home studio space. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually like mentally preparing myself in the car before going in because I feel like it's gonna be really overwhelming. Like, Ikea's a very big shop. I literally don't need, it's not like I'm going furniture shopping. I am going in for a fake olive tree, maybe a blanket and a basket. That's it. And it's a very big shop. But we are here, so let's get going. I also am waiting to see if, not yet, I'm waiting to see if the things I click and collected arrived today or if I have to wait tomorrow. I'm really hoping they arrive today, and the props I ordered should be arriving today as well. So everything is coming together, but let me take you with me as we go into Ikea, mentally prepare myself so I don't feel overwhelmed. Let's go. Hello guys, it is now Wednesday. I don't think I actually spoke to you guys again after Ikea. because it was, as predicted, very overwhelming. I feel like the way in which they organised that shop, I was like in there for 45 minutes and I think I bought 3 things, most of which were all in the same section. But I don't know if you've ever been, but when you go, you have to like walk through everything, and whilst it was fun for like the first 5 minutes, by the end of it I was sufficiently overwhelmed and needed to just go home and relax. But what ended up coming last night was new yoga props, which I'm so excited about, and I might chat you through what I got when I get home today. But the plan for today is that my click and collect order is ready. So within that there is the basket for my mat and all of my props, so it's all collected and decluttered. Also a floor cushion, and there was one other thing. Oh, a little basket for my journal and my oracle cards. And then I also ordered a little tray from H&M as a little altar tray where I can just put the crystals I'm working with and like any cards and a candle there. However, I think I'm gonna pick that up tomorrow because I am teaching this evening now, so I don't want to spend my entire day doing errands. So the plan is I'm going to Mall of the Emirates, which is one of the biggest malls in the UAE. That's fine, we're going to Mall of the Emirates to go and pick up this click and collect order with the basket, and then the plan is I'm going to take myself on a cafe work date because one of my favourite cafes in Dubai is in Jumeirah, but one of my favourite cafes has a really lovely like showcase. They did like a summer scent series. This sounds very odd, I'm aware, but they have like these beautiful bespoke candles, but also more importantly bespoke essential oils that they've blended themselves, and I think I'm going to treat myself to one for my new Shala home studio space. They also have some really lovely diffusers, so I'm just going to go in. Their shop is honestly me in a shop, so go have some lunch, do some work, and then treat myself to a few bits for the home studio space, some nice smelly things. I also need to go and get some hair serum, which is in the shop next door to that. So we've got a mission today, but a very nice mission nonetheless. So yeah, let's get off the phone. Not get off the phone, get off the vlog whilst driving, and let's dive into errands. To a cafe, had a little work day. I did look at some of the bits in there. I did buy myself one little thing for the home studio space. I also went and did my click and collect order, which I think I forgot to take you along with, but I can show it to you now. But let me just show you what the space is currently looking like. So this is, we've got the lights on because it's a little bit late, but this is what the space is currently looking like. There is the olive tree I got from Ikea yesterday. I actually think it looks really lovely. As I mentioned, I will probably, next week when I buy flowers, I won't have red or pink. I'll have something a bit more neutral, but I am liking this. What I had to do with the olive tree is it was actually not like tall enough. So it was eating into the table. So what I've actually done is, I don't know if you can see this, but I have propped it up on a Bath and Body Works like old candle, and that makes it just look a little bit taller, which is great. What I also forgot to say about this, I don't think I explained why I went for a fake tree rather than a real tree. I actually really don't like fake plants. With that being said, let me turn you around. With that being said, whilst I don't love fake plants, I feel like for this space, this is gonna be perfect. First things first is that olive trees don't really like being inside, so I just thought it was gonna be a real hassle to keep that olive tree alive if it was inside. And honestly, since moving here, I haven't been the best plant mum, so I don't feel like it's too much responsibility to keep that olive tree alive. And I just feel like I wanted it to be green and beautiful, and I didn't want to have to worry about it falling around everywhere. Also, the cat loves to dig the soil out of all of my indoor plants. So I just figured, you know what, from a distance, it looks really beautiful. Up close, you can kind of tell. But to be fair, I think it's actually a pretty good quality olive tree. And for the space, it's not really there to make the space look more beautiful in person, which I do think it does, but the primary reason for it is for when I film. And when I film, I think it really does do the trick of looking really real. So if I turn it around, you should be able to see. So yeah, I just feel like that looks really real there. You wouldn't know that that was a fake tree, which I love. So yeah, very happy with it. So you can kind of see from here, I've got all of my new props on the floor, which I can take you through, but also this basket and that floor cushion are the things I collected today, and I think they're really, really, really perfect. I'm very excited. So I just need to sort of put everything in the basket, but whilst I do that, I might chat you through the things that I decided to invest in for my home studio space. I am so excited, honestly. I think it's turning out probably a bit better than I planned. Obviously, artificial lighting isn't the vibe here, and those black paintings, if I'm completely honest, I would not have there, but it's what's in the flat. I don't want to move them because then we just don't have enough place to store them. So they're gonna have to stay, but I think it is a vibe, even if it's not my vibe. It is quite a elegant, I don't know, neutral, dark neutral vibe. Obviously, that's why I then went with that holder for the olive tree. They had a really cute, more my vibe, like rattan one. I can pop a picture in, actually. I think I took a picture of it, but it just wasn't going to go with the space. So yes, what has also arrived actually is by the door is the ring lights, not the ring lights, the box lights. And I'm hoping that with the box lights, these shadows aren't going to be quite as pronounced if I have to have these lights on. Ideally I film in the morning, but hoping that the box lights will get rid of some of the shadowy cast that's going on in here at the moment. Okay, so I am actually sat on my new floor cushion. It is very, very comfy. I'm super happy with this. If anyone's Dubai based, it's from Home Centre and love it. But I want to take you through all of the props that I have collected for my home studio space. Some are new, some I've had for ages, but they are all going into this lovely basket, which I just love. I'm loving the vibes. I feel like only a certain type of person will get this, but it makes me so happy. So first things first, it's behind you, is my yoga wheel. One of my favorite props ever. I'd say that this is one of those props that people don't probably put top of their list when they're thinking of getting like a home yoga setup, but this is probably my most used prop. I love to practice back bends, and I find it just really opens up that side of the body so well. So I really, really love it. Don't love that it's black, I'll be honest, but it was the most minimal one I could find at the time. And to be fair, it's really, really, really good quality, and it is pretty. It has like a mandala pattern, so I don't hate it. But yes, and what is actually perfect is that it fits in here. I did actually measure this. I measured the measurements online to make sure it would fit, because I didn't want to not be able to put it away, because that's probably the ugliest prop I have, so I didn't want that to have to always be out. Sorry, all of these props behind you. Let me just shimmy it all forwards. Strap, must have. I like the natural looking ones. So a strap is always really, really useful, especially for me demoing when I'm teaching online classes. And then obviously my yoga mat. I think I will change it. This is the aloe mat, and I think I have put so many reviews on my channel about yoga mats. I know that actually that's where a lot of you guys find me, is through my yoga mat reviews. So hi, if you're a yoga mat review person, I'm so happy you're still here. Still loving my aloe mats. However, oh my gosh, are we doing an updated aloe mat review? We apparently are. To be honest, I have found the one fault with the aloe mats. Used to love them. They're really thick, they're really cushiony, they're nice and oversized, but when practicing inversions, I find that they're too cushiony and I can't get a feel for the ground. So I actually think they're quite hard for practicing like balancing and inversion postures on. Still love them, but not my preferred mat when practicing my pincher and any other inversions. So if you've been here since the Yellow haul, or if you want to go back and watch my review, feel free. But that can go in here too. The next thing I got, which I actually think is a must-have, this is actually just from Ikea, so cheap. I think it was like 30 dirham, which is like £6 or £7, like so cheap, is just a really nice blanket. And it's nice and thin because obviously it's not too cool here, cold in Dubai. But I really like, actually, this sounds very strange, but I love how this looks, just draped around. I feel like it's quite beautiful. It's quite with the aesthetic of just being like draped around. It looks like a scarf that I would also wear. I think it's lovely, and it's really nice and thin, really cozy, and I think it will look really nice just sort of like falling out of the side of this. So yes, that was Ikea along with the tree. Those are the three things I bought: this, the tree, and the pot. The next thing that I got for myself, which was very much needed, because if you don't know, I am a vinyasa teacher, but I'm also a yin teacher. Love it so much, is my own bolster, and I really love this one. It's quite cushiony. It's from a brand called B Yoga, like the letter B Yoga. Really like it. I actually just really like the fact that it's white, and I like the sort of pattern on it. I think it's really nice, and it can also go in here like so, which is lovely. Oh, the next thing is so luxurious. I love it so much. I treated myself to my very own eye pillow, and to be honest, this was a bit of a treat for me, but also a treat for like private clients and the very occasional one-to-one sound healing client, and even more occasional Reiki client, because this having like an eye mask and eye pillow is just so comforting. It helps to calm the nervous system. I just think it's like ultimate self-care vibe. So you'll catch me on my mat, ultimate eye pillow, chilling out, because I really do just love it. And this is from the brand Half Moon. I love the color. It's like a rose goldy bronze, and it's infused with lavender, so it smells like fresh lavender. Like, I think they must have like lavender pods, I guess, or like the lavender flowers in there, and every time you go like this, it makes it smell even stronger. And the outside is silk, and I just think this is one of the most exciting things I've bought. Very, very excited about it. So that can pop in there too. And then actually the other two things I bought, you're sort of propped on, so let me move you. Okay, bit of an awkward angle, but you can see behind me. I also brought myself 2 cork blocks. Now, cork blocks are actually my favorite, and usually people are really shocked by that because I'm not the biggest fan of cork mats. However, saying that, I think they're beautiful. For a pic, I think they're lovely. They give a very natural, beautiful vibe. But for practice, cork mats are actually my favorite. The reason for this is, and these ones actually aren't as heavy as I'd probably like. I'd go even heavier than these, but these are lovely. The reason is I find that they're really grounding. They help to keep the ground and solid beneath you, which I like. I hate the foam blocks. I like a nice, sturdy, strong block. I think these are 3.5 inches. I used to always practice with 4-inch blocks, but they're ridiculously huge. So I felt like I probably didn't need 4-inch blocks again, but I do love them. And these are also from the brand Half Moon, but you can find these anywhere. You can get these off Amazon, but I'm definitely a cork block girl. I think they're really grounding. I think that they're nice and sturdy, and I just find that they're my favorite to practice with. They always have been. I think they always will be. And again, this is really great for when I'm teaching. I can demo with them, which is fabulous. And I treated myself to 2. And I actually got the block, the eye pillow, and the bolster, all from the same website. So if you are UAE based, it was a website called Sport Wadi. Don't know, it had everything I wanted. It didn't have like nice yoga mats particularly, but the props were everything. It had so many nice props, so I'm very sort of chuffed with what I was able to find there. And then I actually ordered another basket from the place where I can collect it, Home Centre, but when I got there and unpackaged it, it was too big. And because I wanted it to put like my journal in and my cards and incense and things like that, but it was just way too big. And I ummed and ahed over it because I really wanted something to put them in and wasn't sure I was going to find something. And I ended up returning it and walking out without it. And then as I was driving home, I remembered that I had a basket I was using for a plant on the balcony. And whilst we were on holiday, the plant sadly died. Bad plant mum. I feel horrific, but it's fine. But that made me realize that this basket was then free, and it's perfect because it's not too tall. So within here, I can put my journal, my incense, my cards that I'm using, and my journal pops in like that, and they all fit in beautifully. I think it looks quite nice. And then that's sort of tidy to the side as well. So I'm super happy with that. I feel like the space is beginning to come together, which is very, very exciting. So the plan is that tomorrow I am going to collect a tray for, I'm gonna allow it to become my altar because I need a little bit of altar space just to put my cards and my crystals and things like that. I actually ordered that from H&M and I'm very excited to go and pick that up tomorrow. The softbox lights have arrived and I will set them up tomorrow and see how they sort of work in the space. I think I need to get myself a extension lead for them though. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to buy an extension lead, but yes, that's absolutely fine. We shall do that. I have to show you this. So I did say that I was going to my favorite cafe and they had a bit of like an aroma room. They had like lots of candles. They had like the most beautiful oil diffuser, which I really loved, but I just don't know where it wouldn't fit in this space because I actually have an oil diffuser in the living room and this is all very open plan. So I get all of the smell from that diffuser in here. So it would have been more for the bedroom. And I was like, oh, I don't really feel like I need that when I'm meant to be focusing on the home studio space. That's my main focus. But what I did find was the most beautiful incense I have ever seen in my life. And I think this is a Dubai brand. And honestly, there are so many beautiful brands within the UAE and they all ship internationally, but so many small, stunning brands. So it's from Montreuil. Can you see that? Yes. And the scent is Oud Monsoon. Everything. But first of all, the packaging is beautiful. Second of all, there are 100 incense sticks in here. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't super cheap. It was pricey, but it was definitely like a luxury incense buy. But I really love it. For 100 incense sticks as well, like usually I will spend, to be fair, I'll usually spend like 50 to 100 dirham on a set of like 70 incense sticks. So this was a bit more than that, but luxury, and the scent is amazing. These are the most beautiful incense sticks I've ever smelled in my life. I am so excited. I think they're gonna stay here and be kept for me in my studio space, but I love them. And this one, the scent for this is very, it's like a mixture. It's quite, I don't know what they would, I want to know what their sort of scents are for it. It's like a oudi fresh. Let me check the scent notes for it, because honestly it's incredible. It's so lovely and I love them so much, and the packaging is just beautiful. Okay, so it is a spiritual scent in a woody fragrance with notes of oud, musk and patchouli. So I guess the patchouli is that sort of oudi fresh. Oh, it is everything. They also have like the most beautiful incense holders ever. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it. Oh yeah, they have like really minimal, beautiful incense holders. And I mean, I'll show you when I open it up, but all of the sticks are like this red color. I just love it. It feels really luxurious, and I don't know, I'm about all of the small luxuries. I think we know this, but I am very much about little luxuries that make your everyday just a little bit more magical. And I think that is how to bring that happiness into every day. And luxury is so subjective. For me, it's a nice box of incense. For you, it might be your favorite cup of coffee at home. I don't know, but I just think it's magic. So that is all for today. I think I've napped on enough. I am feeling very excited. I still need to place everything within the room, but I think I'll wait to do that tomorrow because I'm going to a class this evening. I'm feeling very excited about this space. I think it's actually going to turn out better than I kind of expected. Coming to you from the new box lights set up. I've been fiddling around with them to see how I can get them to look as natural as possible, and I think this is pretty close. Looks quite natural to me. Yeah, I think it does. A lot of setup, a lot of mess. Let me show you. So I have got one box light there, one box light here, there I am, and then literally stuff everywhere from setting them up. But I think that this is going to bring a lot more light to the space, so I think it's a good thing. Yeah, and I think this is probably one of the more natural settings I can get it to. The thing is, I will be sort of back here when I film. Yeah, so that feels really soft and almost natural, which I quite like. It's a real shame that there's nothing that can sort of replace natural lighting, because natural lighting just is the most beautiful. But hey ho, that is now set up. So I'm just actually finishing the last final bits. I think I have everything I need now. So it's just time to tidy all of this up. I'm actually going to put the box lights away because they are not my ideal home decor, but they come with like a bag, so I can pack them all up, put them away, and then I am going to have a fiddle and set this all up. And I think we're pretty much done, which is very, very exciting. Guys, it is now Monday again, so it's been a whole week since we started this project home studio, and I'm so excited to say that it is ready, it's done. Honestly, it's turned out better than I actually could have expected, so I am really, really, really excited to show you all of the little corners and all of the little, just the little touches. Very, very, very excited. So without further ado, let's jump into the reveal of this new home yoga space and the home for Shala, which is so exciting. Thank you guys so much for watching and coming along with my Creator Home Studio vlog video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like and subscribe, comment, let me know. If you want to connect on Instagram, my Instagram is Amara Thompson. I would absolutely love to have you there. But otherwise, I am just so excited to start using the space to create for Shala, my online yoga platform. If you are interested in that, I always pop it in the description below. But that is all from me. I am sending you so much love, and I will see you in our video next week. Bye guys.